British virus corrupting the bank scores which are below 7. First floor, Golden Plaza, TP Junction, Manjapura Road, Gamali. This video is just for knowing how do we differ from others. You know what really made me to gift this video? 2 weeks back, one of my students, brought an Ielts book. When I saw or when I went through the book, I really felt bad. Now we are going to analyze an essay which is in the book. Same essay is on the web and the people are just copying it or following it for getting a band 7. Can we just see it? My dear friends, I don't want to blame anyone. They have done it well. But my objection is nothing but these essays cannot have a band 9. This is what my objection. So here we begin with one of the essays in the book or on the web page. Now what you see on the screen, the page of the website where a band 9 essay from the book is displayed. I have removed the name of the website. I don't want to actually insult them. Their claim is here. Band 9 essay about organic fruits and vegetables. And we are going to see this essay can have really a band 9. This is the claim they have. And just below that is essay question. Is it clear? If it is not clear, I can give you the question again. Don't worry. Now it is clear, I think. Even though organic fruits and vegetables are more expensive than conventional fruits and vegetables, they are worth the extra cost. Do you agree or disagree? This is the question. So can we go? Good. Now the introduction. That means the first paragraph of the essay on the screen now. Again, it is not clear. Now it is clear. Go through it and use your common sense or knowledge which you have to feel what score can be given to this introduction. Out of 9, what score do you give to this introduction? They claim that this introduction can have 9, and what score do you give? Can you give a 7? But what we feel is it can have a 6.5. That is maximum. What is the first sentence? Organic fruits and vegetables are becoming more and more popular because they are healthier. And what's wrong in that sentence? It's good, but there is a mistake. A person who corrects it, he should point it out. This is the question. What's wrong with that word? Why can't we use that word there? Now I am giving you a chance to feel whether you are eligible to get 7. If you are eligible to get 7, definitely you would say healthier shouldn't be there. Instead, it should be healthy. Why? You must know why it should be so. It should be healthy. Because healthier is a comparative adjective. When you compare two things, you use the word healthier. But here there is no comparison. That's why we use healthy. Next sentence. Organic crops are grown without the application of chemical fertilizers and pesticides. Organic crops are grown without the application. Again, what's wrong in that sentence? Organic crops. Organic means what? There is no fertilizers, there is no pesticides. See, what does it mean? What you see on the screen now, an extract from a dictionary which shows the meaning of organic. See, organic means pesticide free, okay, additive free. Already that term itself says it. Then what has to be written there to make it beautiful? I cracked it in this way. I'm taking it away and adding a new phrase there, a new subject there. The crops that are grown without the application of chemical fertilizers and pesticides. Now it's not a sentence. When I changed it, it has become the subject of a sentence. The crops that are grown without the application of chemical fertilizers and pesticides are very tasty and contain more nutrients. Just we did it in a different way. How it looks now. Good? Okay. The last sentence is, therefore I agree with the argument that organic foods, their higher price tags. I agree with the argument that. That means, what is the argument? What comes after that should be a sentence. And here, organic foods, their higher price tags. This mistake is a serious one. Organic foods, their higher price tags. Where is the verb? How can be a sentence, beautiful or meaningful without a verb? Here, there is no verb. It's a simple rule. It's a serious error. It's a serious mistake. See, it's an introduction. In the beginning itself, you are making your examiner feel that you don't know simple grammar. You don't know the basics of English grammar. This is what you are really, making them feel. How we can add a verb in between can be with the higher price tags. Just read again. Therefore, I agree with the argument that organic foods can be with the higher price tags. Now I hope you have understood why you are getting always 6 or 6.5. You have appeared for this exam, this test many times, and your score is either 6 or 6.5. Now you realize, see, how many mistakes we have found out in this small introduction. And again, here I use the higher. If it is healthy, definitely higher should be high, not higher. Higher is also a comparative adjective. But check the dictionary. It's a comparative adjective. That means higher than. We can use in that way. At the same time, it's an adjective. A part of the page of a dictionary is on the screen now. Higher. It is an adjective also. So it can be used. That's why there is higher. Organic foods can be with the higher price tags. I hope it is clear. And we are going to see a different way to correct this essay again, correct this introduction again. See, here I start with a complex sentence. Here I am using a complex sentence to convey the same message. As these crops are grown without the application of chemical fertilizers and pesticides, they are very tasty and contain more nutrients. It can be this way also. Are you happy with the introduction now? Now what you see on the screen is the corrected one. I told you, an essay should have 4 paragraphs. First one, that is introduction. Second one, main body paragraph 1. Then third one, main body paragraph 2. And last paragraph is conclusion. So how do you develop next paragraph? Or the paragraph after next? You need to have some points. And what you are going to write in the first body paragraph, as it is mentioned here, that means it is very tasty. Organic fruits and vegetables are very tasty. This is what for your first paragraph. What's wrong here? There is no grammatical error, but very tasty. Do you think that you can develop a paragraph using that particular idea? And will it be strong? Never be. Therefore, we need to have an alternative. Otherwise, I don't think that your body paragraph 1 can be so strong. It can be maybe eco-friendly. So you will be able to write more if you use eco-friendly instead of very tasty. Now the last one. Therefore, I agree with the argument that organic foods can be with the higher price tags. What is the argument? See, higher price tags. The first sentence, organic fruits and vegetables are becoming more and more popular. It doesn't mean that it is expensive. So therefore, to say this therefore, Have you mentioned anything about its price above? I'm going to take away popular and just replaced with expensive. Might be okay. How it is now. Now you can agree with the argument because already it is mentioned. Organic fruits and vegetables are becoming more and more expensive because they are healthy. And I have added one more, that is and rare. More and more expensive because they are healthy and rare. Having taken the points from the previous introduction, we have rewritten it. Now you can see it on the screen. Read it out. Organic fruits and vegetables are becoming popular because they are healthy. Though such producers demand more money comparing with the chemically modified ones, the cost that paid extra for them is justifiable. I do agree that nature-friendly fruits and vegetables can be with a higher price tags as they really make the people free from diseases and encourage the farmers to cultivate such crops in abundance. Say, and this is another one. Some changes again we have done to have one more introduction. And we are moving to the body paragraph 1, main body 1, and what you see on the screen. The introduction above and just below what you see, the first body paragraph. And you know that for main body 1 or main body 2, you need to have a topic sentence and how we make a topic sentence. That is from the introduction. That is from your thesis, right? And what is your thesis? The first one, the taste of organic fruits and vegetables. And second one, the health aspects of organic fruits and vegetables. In paragraph 1, the topic sentence must be talking about the taste of the organic fruits and vegetables. And in the body paragraph 2, the topic sentence must be the health aspects of organic fruits and vegetables. The body paragraph says what it says. To start with, to begin with, the cultivation of organic crops requires more time and effort. This is what you want to say first. This is what you have mentioned in the introduction, and you are starting your body paragraph in a different way, which doesn't have any connection with the introduction. Will it be allowed? And you are waiting for 7 and above. Cultivation of organic crops requires more time and effort. Are you saying the demerits of it? It's an Ielts essay. You cannot write as you like. How many times you have appeared for this test? How much money you have spent on it? From this paragraph we can feel the person who wrote it, he knows English. He can write it beautifully. But he doesn't know what is Ielts essay. Make your examiner happy by giving what they expect. The last sentence, their quality justifies their higher price. However, you know the meaning of however, where you can use however. See, this sentence is good, but it cannot be a topic sentence of your main body paragraph. I will show you how it can be good. See, how it can be. See, if you write it last after however, then it's okay. It can be acceptable. Now just you read the last sentence. However, the cultivation of organic crops requires more time and effort. And before however, what you have to say good about organic fruits and vegetables, because your introduction is for its positive aspects. Your introduction is for its merits. So before however, you should only talk merits of those things. My dear friends, I want to teach you how it should be written, but I can't do now. I am limited. You might be thinking why I can't give you all this here. If I give you an idea how to write a body paragraph, what should be included, what should be done to get more points, how should you support your topic sentence, how you can have more examples. If I teach you all these things, it will lose its significance. It will lose its uniqueness. everyone starts using it. Definitely in future, this writing test will be more tough. Everyone use the pattern which I have prepared, or which is acceptable for an examiner. Everyone starts using it. It will be so common, and you will lose your score again. Therefore, I am not talking much about it here. Come to me, visit me, and get it. This is what I can say now. This is what I can promise now. Okay? Now we are moving to the second body paragraph, main body 2. And what is the topic sentence? Organic products are safe and healthy. Fine. Our second idea is here. Considering this idea, coming to, topic sentence, fine. It is okay. It's okay. I do admit, fine. It can be there. But what about the second sentence? Dangerous levels of pesticides are found in crops grown using the traditional method. Is it supporting the topic sentence? Never. It is something else, right? How it can be a good essay. Now you can feel why your score is changed at 6 or 6.5. The second sentence of your body paragraph must support your first sentence in the body paragraph. That is your topic sentence. So I am removing it and adding a new one. Now you can read it, which supports the first one. Now it supports. Can't you see what I have replaced with? Organic products are safe and healthy, as these eatables are additive free. They do not do any harm to the people who use it and help them to stay healthy. Maybe it's good enough to support the first one. Again, I have highlighted people. You might be thinking why I have highlighted that one. Now people, we can see in the previous sentence also. So one should be removed. Okay, so I am taking the first people. Then I used a new one. I used the consumers instead of people. Now there is no repetition. Next is, people who consume such foods on a prolonged basis have increased the risk of developing health problems like cancer. Now it should support the corrected one that you have in green on the screen. Okay. What changes should be made to support the sentence which is seen in green color? Just change the writing, reduce the risk of. Now it's okay. People who consume such foods on a prolonged basis have reduced the risk of developing health problems like cancer. Next is, it is true that pesticides increased. Why we cannot use the word increased there? I don't claim that I am the best in essay correction. I do what I can. But in the case of grammar teaching, sometimes I feel that I am the best. I don't know what makes me really speak so. You may think that, yes, what a person I am. Fine, you come and experience it and correct me if I am not. Though I am not supposed to say so, but my mind tells me, yes, man, you can say that you are the best. That's why. Don't feel bad about me. Just visit us and feel the difference. I won't charge you anything for that. And just realize whether I am right or not. Oh, sorry, come to business. Next sentence is, it is true that pesticides increased yield, but they also led to a variety of diseases. It is true. The verb is in present tense. That pesticides increased. Increased, it is in past tense, in simple past. The verb should agree with each other. See, here it is present and here it is past. So how you can connect verb in the present with a verb in the past? Have you heard of tense agreement, verb agreement? You must know it. It is simple. If it is present, it should be in present. That means have increased. It is true that pesticides have increased yield, but they have also led to a variety of diseases have increased, have led. Here you are saying increased. When you use increased here, when you use led here, it shows that it did before. It doesn't have any relevance in the present. This is what you are really conveying to the examiner. I would say it had better to have, increased. It should be in simple present tense. It is true that because when that verb is in simple present tense, yes, it increases. Still it leads to diseases. Again, also led. Instead of led, we have its present form. Now it's okay. Next is a variety of diseases. It should be varieties of disease. See, this essay can have a bad name. If you don't know what is an Ielts essay, you will never be able to move from your 6.5. Now it is varieties of disease. So we don't want EA lead to varieties of disease. As a result, we need to have a comma here. See, time is running out. Now what you see on the screen is the balance of body paragraph. I don't have enough time to just go through these sentences again. Yes, by switching to organic foods, a comma is missing. And after comma, people can reduce their risk for cancer and their diseases to a great extent. It's repetition. Just read the sentences highlighted and feel that whether it has same meaning or not. People who consume such foods on a prolonged basis have increased the risk of developing health problems like cancer. By switching to organic foods, people can reduce their risk of cancer. That is developing, here is reducing. See, it is just saying the sentence, he is sad in a different way. That means he is not happy. Both are same, right? I don't think that this essay can have a name. Repetition won't be allowed. They did it in a different way, that's all. But it says the same thing. Spending a little more today. I don't think that you need a bit here. See the last sentence or read the last sentence. Then more farmers will adopt this method of cultivation and prices will eventually come down. This method of cultivation, this is a pronoun. That means this method of cultivation. Have you stated anything about the cultivation before that sentence? Is there any synonym of cultivation before this sentence? Then how you can say this method of cultivation? It can be nice to say, but with some changes, right? Then cultivation and prices. In order to have a plural, a price is enough and price will eventually come down. Now we are moving to the last paragraph, that is conclusion. Now we have the conclusion paragraph on the screen. Above it you can just see the introduction. Why I have given the introduction paragraph on the screen, you should match it with the conclusion paragraph. To conclude, the nutritional value and health benefits of organic foods completely justify their increased price. I hope the government will support organic crops and facilitate their commercial cultivation. Anyway, don't have time to go through this conclusion paragraph again. We have rewritten it for the sake of making you understand more. Now on the screen you have the conclusion paragraph written by them, and below you can see in yellow color our conclusion paragraph. Just read it and feel the difference. If you want to know more about it, please come to us. I cannot give you everything through the videos. I am limited because people may copy it. We are using projectors in the class. By the help of projectors, definitely we can take your doubts away. I am damn sure. I hope when you appear for the test next time, you will be very conscious. Now we got an idea about us. At the same time, an idea about what you should do when you appear for this text next time, what you should include, what you should not include, what I tried to make you feel what we are, at the same time to make you feel what you are. This video is not for hurting anyone, but just to make you feel what it is. I do admit that there are many good institutions in Kerala, but it is your duty to find which suits you better. I don't delay you much. You will see me in my next video. That would be probably for increase your score in reading. Wait for that video. Thank you very much.